Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to Freedom School. You can check the description box for class lessons and assignments. Also, I'm running a special, so you can check the other channel link, Twin Star Psychic, for that. See what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading, you have the World. You also have the King of Cups. So for many of you, this is a new relationship, and if you're not involved with somebody or this hasn't come in for you yet, this is being in a very stabilized place with your emotions and having the self-control and the self-mastery, that emotional intelligence that's key for bringing in a harmonious and loving relationship. It takes a lot of dedication to get to this place, and it takes a lot of self-mastery. But you have the World here, so that means that you're coming to the close of a big cycle of learning, and that you're ready and open for that co-creation, either with another person or co-creating with your own divine affinity and opening up to a brand new chapter. This is also dancing with the cosmos, dancing with life. So this can also be about your sacred purpose, and not only your divine union, but the reason that you came to this life, your contracts, and your soul's purpose and destiny, and moving forward in that destiny. Divine Feminine, you have the Queen of Cups reversed, you have the Magician, the Eight of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Swords reversed. So you may have been holding back your emotions, and for some of you, you have maybe been coming out of a space of sorrow or even grief and loss, heartache, and kind of just reestablishing what you have to work with and what you still have to work towards, kind of reevaluating some things. For some of you, you may have learned some untruth to whatever situation you were involved with. And for some of you, this is you getting way more honest with yourself about what you really want. So this may have been a big learning curve where maybe you even tricked yourself into believing that you felt a certain way about things. And this is always that deeper inner healing work as well, where you're beginning to clean up your emotions and get more honest with yourself. When you're not honest with yourself, this leaves you open to believing the lies that others feed you. So this is where you get more just integrated in your own authenticity. You begin to know yourself at a deeper level. And this is also a place where you can begin manifesting what you really want. And the first step of that is having the clarity in knowing what it is that you want. So that's a very important piece. And this is you looking towards that and placing your attention on it, using all of your tools and skills and your energy, and keeping yourself focused there in your intent. So do remember that both sides of this reading are for you. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy within us. Today, divine masculine, you have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Coins, and the Hanged Man. Some of you may have been, I'm getting the sensation of cut off. So maybe communication or harsh words were even spoken. For some of you, this is actually being blocked, or maybe it was you who blocked another person. But this is a place where maybe you're in a bit of sadness and despair, feeling that loss or that grief. For some of you, this is even betrayal. And for some of you, there's a need to look at maybe where you felt betrayed in your early years or your formative years, and where you really experience that abandonment for the first time. And as you go within and you begin to heal that in your inner landscape, like going back to your timeline and creating that healing and that integration with your wounded parts, this is where you begin to really shift your life forward, and that healing will complete. And not only will it complete, it will stop the cycle of that repetition coming in and replaying itself throughout your relationships over and over again. So you'll be able to get out of the cycle, and that's where you begin to create your freedom. That's why healing is so important, and it's not easy. Many times we don't want to face something that's painful. We don't want to re-experience the same pain, and so we have a lot of aversion, and we have a lot of distractions and things that we do to numb ourselves out, especially when things were traumatic. So every individual has also their own timing. So when you're ready, it's a good time to look at that. And if you're seeing this reading, that is kind of a confirmation that you're ready. So I would suggest that you check the description box for the link I've included that guides you to a free site where you can work on your self-healing work. This is a very comprehensive site, and it will guide you step by step in what you need to do to complete this. So I encourage you to do lessons 1 through 7 and book me if you need help. I can always help you in finding these places within your shadow where you can complete these traumas and life situations that maybe have kept you on repeat. So you're coming out of maybe some of these harder energies, and this is maybe even creating a change in your heart center. And this could be also giving you time and space to reflect and to get a new perspective on things. You're also coming upon a brand new open doorway to creating what you want. This could be starting a new business, taking a new job. And this could also just be creating a new stable life for yourself that begins with doing this self-healing work. And this will really allow your stability to grow and blossom and bloom. And this is endless. You need to remember that you're connected to an endless source of infinite supply. So these events that have been happening around you maybe have you thinking a completely different way now. And things maybe just haven't gone as expected. And it's time to get that enlightenment so that you can really create what you want now. Let's get a few more cards out. Divine Masculine, you also have the Two of Stones. So it might be a challenge to balance everything right now, balance all the aspects of life. And for some of you, this is about making a choice and really deciding which direction you want to go in. You also have the Journey card reversed. This is what it looks like upright. So this is calling you to end some things, and not only bring an ending and a conclusion to some of these things, but bring a transformation. In every area of your life where you have this wounding and this defeated attitude and maybe just belief systems that don't serve you, it's time to put those to rest and bring life in. So allowing this deep release to happen so that you can have the rebirth and the regrowth that you are desiring, so you can have that satiety of life. Divine Feminine, you have the Stag. This reminds you to be connected to your own internal rhythm. This is drawing on the sacred tree being connected to all of life, and also knowing your own heart. And this also is calling you to that initiation. You also have the Four of Arrows reversed, so it's time for you to take a break. And this time is very important for you so that you don't burn out. It's time for you to go within and replenish yourself from getting in touch with that deep well of soul and deep connection to the earth, to the cosmos, to yourself, and that inner knowing. So also, there's a suggestion that as you're taking this rest and replenishing your energy, that you really pay attention to what it is that you're transforming. And then you bring this new life and this regeneration into form. Let's get a few guidance cards. Divine Masculine, you have the Cat Spirit. This is all about claiming your independence. And as you're walking through this new doorway of abundance and creating a strong foundation for yourself, this will be built on your independence. So this is being self-made. This is focusing in on your own abilities and allowing yourself to fly and not putting any limitations on yourself. The heart of the reading, we have the Mouse. And this calls you to the fine details. This is the macrocosm and the microcosm. This is realizing that where you focus and put your attention is what draws energy towards you. What brings things into your reality is your attention. So this can also be learning about like where to place your energy and how to hold your dreams and desires and how to hold your frequency. Divine Feminine, you have the Fox. So this is all about your home, your hearth, your family, your heart. This is also being in touch with your own fire and being tempered, being very balanced in your energy so that you can really call in what you want. And also this is about protecting yourself, protecting that which you love as well. So this is also an acceleration time for you. Also, look to your dreaming time. Your dreaming time is a magical time, and you may also be receiving important and even omens in your dreams, important messages that speak directly to your subconscious, that show you how to manifest what you want right now.